Hey guys, what's up? So I stumbled across this odd thing that I wanted to share with you guys and kind of share my thoughts. Basically, it relates to competitive gaming, and as most of you probably know, when it comes to competitive gaming and winning prize money and being better than others, people are always looking for ways to improve their skills to just simply have an advantage over other people. And to serve this kind of market, the company Focus has developed a quite interesting concept. It's basically a headset that sends light electrical shocks to your brain to improve your attention, reaction and memory. I mean, basically, it's just a small set of electrodes that you put on the sides of your head, and they send out between like 0.1 and about 2.0 milliampere. They're selling the device for $99 at the moment on their website, which is kind of a starter price. I think it's going to be a bit more expensive later on if it is a success. I'll put a few pictures here so you can get an idea how it looks. I think it doesn't look exactly great, but reading through some of the feedback and some of the comments that people give on this, apparently this method is already used in like military and also in pain treatment. It helped, for instance, to reduce training time of pilots and actually literally cut that time in half. So it definitely does something to the brain. I'm not entirely up to speed like what effect it has, like, or it can have on your health, or if it can actually lead to brain damage or any other abnormalities in your brain, I guess. So far they have only achieved significant success with memory-based games and other genres like shooters or games like MOBAs, basically. It still has to be explored whether it has an effect on those kind of games. But I could imagine if it actually works, that people would possibly use it. I mean, it's nothing that I would use. I'm not very competitive, but I think, like, for instance, last year's Dota 2 tournament, which was called the International, they had like $10.9 million to give away. And when it comes to prize money numbers like that, I could imagine people would do anything to be better than others. And if it turns out that this device works, you know, I could imagine people are actually using it. And I guess it kind of brings back the whole discussion about like performance enhancing substances and devices in esports. I read an article recently where it was all about like amphetamine that gamers use, because I think the controls when it comes to performance enhancing substances is not very strict in gaming. I have no idea how popular it is to use, you know, drugs like Adderall, for instance, like just medical amphetamines, which allow you to enhance your performance. So I guess the question remains whether a device like this would be banned if it would be used on a large scale, same as drugs. So when I first read about this, I thought it's a bit like a joke, because why would people do it? But now thinking about it a bit more and also looking at a Reddit thread about this topic, people are actually interested in it. Now people are like, oh yeah, I'm using these electrodes at the moment and maybe I'll switch to this product. And there is actually apparently small, but there is a market for these kind of products. So when it comes to performance enhancing substances or drugs or any kind of performance enhancing devices, I don't have much experience, but I thought maybe you guys know more about this. Have you had any experience with that? I mean, do you know how popular it is in the professional esport to use performance enhancers? Leave all that down in the comment section below, and also share your thoughts whether you think it is actually something that makes sense. Would you support something like that? Do you think it's completely ridiculous? What are your thoughts, guys? Leave it down in the comment section below. As always, you can subscribe to my channel. You can leave me a like if you enjoyed the video. That would be much appreciated. Otherwise, take care, stay tuned, and I see you next time. I'm out. Bye.